Hello, this is Catherine of Fit Armadillo, the fitness company that lets you enjoy your workout at your place and your pace. And I'm here today because it is Tighten and Tone Tuesday. If you tuned in last week, you know that this month's theme is March Madness. And I already said I'm not going to share my basketball skills with you, partly because I have no skills and partly because my husband would not let me borrow his new indoor basketball to use outside. I know I could have used it at the gym, but I would never have been able to record these videos because the basketball court is constantly filled with people playing basketball, and I didn't want to break my shiny new computer and risk not being able to share my tips with you this and in future weeks. So March Madness at Fit Armadillo won't be about basketball tips, but it will be about fitness myths that I keep hearing that have been driving me absolutely mad for a long time. And I wanted to take the opportunity to share these myths with you and give you the fitness facts in return. The first fitness myth that's been driving me absolutely mad this March and for a long time is the myth that women have that they should only lift 3-pound weights and nothing less. Ladies, if you are at the gym and your workout routine looks like this, and I see you there lifting your 3-pound dumbbell over and over and over again, or at my neighborhood gym, lifting a 2.5-pound dumbbell over and over and over and over again, it will make me absolutely crazy mad. And it's not because I want to use your set of free weights. So why does this make me mad? There are actually a few things that make seeing women lift 2.5-pound dumbbells extra maddening. Number one, it's just a waste of time. You're not going to get the benefit that you need for your body if you are lifting a 2.5-pound weight. Are you sitting there thinking that this is just a trick for me to have you bulk up? Think about it this way. If you're a woman, you probably carry a purse. And if you were to weigh that purse, it probably weighs more than 2.5 or 3 pounds, right? Now you carry this purse around every single day, all day long, and if you take a look in the mirror, I'm pretty sure you're going to find that you don't look like a bodybuilder. So if your purse weighs more than the dumbbells that you're lifting, and you can carry it around all day and not look like a bodybuilder, that's one reason for you to think about lifting heavier weights, even if you didn't trust me at first. Maybe you don't carry around a purse, maybe you have a backpack or some other way to carry around your money and your belongings, and you're still a little bit unsure of me telling you that you need to lift more than 3 pounds when you're doing a strength training workout. Here's another test that you can do. Go out to a park or really anywhere where there are some little kids around. And I want you to observe the moms that are there with their kids. Now don't be creepy about it, just sit there, read a book, take a little look, and what I want you to see is whether or not these women look like bodybuilders. They don't, right? Most women that have kids don't look like bodybuilders unless they're taking steroids and are in the gym all the time and you really don't see them with their kids at all. But most kids weigh a lot more than 3 pounds. A newborn baby weighs about 9 pounds. So if women can have children and carry them around all day and not bulk up, then I'm pretty confident that you can do the same using appropriately selected free weights. So the first reason that women lifting only 3-pound weights has been driving me absolutely mad is because it's a waste of time. We already know that as women we're strong enough to lift more than 3 pounds because we do so with our purses, with babies, with kids, a lot of other things that we deal with all day long that are not making us bulk up and look like bodybuilders. But selecting the incorrect amount of weight to use in your strength training routine as a woman is a lot worse than just having you waste time. You're going to be ahead of the curve when it comes to two really important women-related issues. The first is osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a medical condition that anyone can get, but that women more commonly suffer from, where your bones become brittle and are at risk of breaking or fracturing. Osteoporosis can be prevented by doing weight-bearing activity. So walking, jogging, and also strength training. If we don't challenge our bones by including some weight-bearing activity in our lives, then we are at risk for osteoporosis. So we don't want to waste time. We don't want to get osteoporosis. Those are two reasons why we're going to up the weight of the free weights that we use. But I told you there was another issue besides osteoporosis that just affects women that can be prevented if we strength train properly and stop lifting only 3 pounds. And that is the weight gain that women experience once they hit menopause. If you've hit menopause already, or if you have friends that have, or a mom or a grandmother that has, you've probably heard them complain, or you probably complained yourself about the really rapid weight gain that comes along with this change. Now, I won't get into a lot of detail here, but basically when you hit menopause, your hormone levels change. And if you don't work on maintaining your muscle mass by strength training, you'll end up losing that muscle mass. And anytime you lose muscle mass, you're going to have more fat mass. Now, don't hear this the wrong way. Our muscle tissue does not turn into fat tissue, but if we're not strength training, our muscles are not as metabolically active, so they're not needing as many calories at rest. And when our muscles aren't burning as many calories as they were, and we're still eating as many calories as we used to, those calories are stored as fat. Scientists have actually found that for every 1 pound of muscle that's lost during menopause because we're not working on maintaining that muscle mass as we age through strength training, you can actually gain 6 pounds of fat because your metabolism is slowing down. So if you're a woman who's entering menopause, make sure that you start incorporating strength training into your workout routine, because you'll be able to basically prevent the weight gain that your friends and family members might have warned you about. So we already know that we're not going to bulk up. We know that osteoporosis can be prevented. We know that the weight gain associated with menopause can be prevented by strength training. And the final reason that you should be strength training at the correct level if you're a lady is because in general it can help with weight loss. Cardiovascular fitness is awesome. I'm not going to tell you not to run or bike or be involved with your favorite form of cardiovascular fitness in order to lose weight. I got my start in fitness in running myself, so it's very dear to my heart. But a lot of times as women, we think that cardiovascular fitness is the only thing we need to be focused on if we want to lose weight. And that's just not true. The more muscle that you have, the higher your metabolism. So you really want to focus on adding strength training to your routine in order to prevent weight gain. So if a 3 pound weight is not the correct amount of weight to use, how do you know what the correct amount of weight is? Obviously, you're not going to go lugging around a 50-pound dumbbell. If you're a woman who's been lifting her 3 pound weight for hours on end every day at the gym, and you're trying to figure out what the appropriate weight is so that you can stop making me absolutely mad and you can start getting all the benefits of your strength training program, you want to pick a weight that you can lift with proper form for 10 to 12 reps. Once you get over 12 reps, you're starting to hit into the endurance phase of a strength training program, and that's not going to give you the weight loss and preventative benefits for osteoporosis and other things that we talked about. So stick in the 10 to 12 rep range, but also realize that you're probably going to need to use a different weight for your shoulder raise when you're working your shoulders than you would use for a row when you're trying to work your back. So make sure that you're adjusting the weights to the different exercises and muscles that you're working. And the other piece of advice that I'd give you is you want to try to do at least 2 sets of each exercise. So 10 shoulder raises with your appropriately selected weight, and then rest, and then do that a second time for 10 times. That'll be 2 sets. But in between sets, you want to rest for a maximum of 90 seconds. There's lots of different ways that you can make your rest time more efficient, and I'll save those for another video. But it's really important to keep the rest time to no more than 90 seconds so that you actually get the benefits of your strength training. If you're waiting a lot longer, you're doing an entirely different workout. Thank you so much for stopping by for another Tighten and Tone Tuesday and for Fit Armadillo's version of March Madness, all of our fitness myths that have been driving me mad that I want to set the record on so that you're able to get the most out of your workouts and fitness routines. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so here. If you found this video helpful, please click share below. I want to thank you again for stopping by. I hope you have a great day, an awesome workout, and that the ladies in the gym that are still lifting 2.5 to 3 pound dumbbells don't drive you as mad as they have driven me. You can always pass along this link. See you next week.
Looking for a great way to tone up for summer? The next 8-week online group fitness session at Fit Armadillo is starting up on Monday, March 31st, and I'd be honored to have you join us. During this session, we'll learn how to tone up and also work on our endurance so that by the end of the session, you're able to complete a 5K road race of your choosing. Enjoy support from your accountability group and me, your personal trainer. Hope to see you there.